Lying position. One of the first things we want to do is make sure mom's comfortable.
Okay, let me just take that off actually.
Okay, then. We want a pillow for your head.
Okay.
We want a pillow for in between your knees. If this one's good, you can get a stiffer one.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, good. Do you feel comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So ideally, when we put our baby to the breast, we want to make sure that no matter what position you're in, that you line the nose to the nipple.
Okay.
All right. So when you first start off, you may need to sit up just slightly onto your elbow so that you can get her latched, and then you can slide your arm underneath the breast.
Okay.
Make sure her nose is lined up before you lay down.
Okay.
And then you're going to sandwich it this way, so you're going to compress it this direction so that it's easier for it to get into her mouth.
Okay.
And you can use this hand to help. You can use this hand to help bring her on. You want to make sure that you're tipping your nipple up still.
Okay.
So that you can keep it up towards her nose, so that you can get her bottom lip at the bottom of the areola.
Okay.
Get her bottom lip lower. Try again. Let me show you.
Okay.
I know. Let's try it again. I don't know if you could see what I did.
Kind of.
Okay, now go ahead and put your arm down. There you go. And you want to hold her body up here. The other way that you can do it is to get a receiving blanket and roll it behind her back so she doesn't roll back and you don't have to depend on your hand to hold her.
Gotcha.
How does your body feel?
Good.
Comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
How's her latch feel?
Good.
And what we're looking for still in any position that you put her in is that her ear, her shoulder, and her hip is in complete alignment.
Okay.
You want 1 to 2 finger spacing in between her ear and shoulder. And in this bed, she's going to have 1 because it's a little bit firmer mattress. And then on her chin, you still want 1 to 2 finger space between her chin and her chest. Okay?
Okay.
The reason why you want to do that, again, is to make sure that her chin can drop down and she has room to really take the big gulps.
Okay.
At any time, if it doesn't feel comfortable, you need to try to adjust it. One of the ways to adjust it easily is to pull her chin down just as she's dropping her chin down in that swallow. That would be the ideal time. And it's a very light pressure to remind you. That's it.
Okay.
And you only pull down as she drops her chin down and then hold that tension there.
Okay.
Okay. And you're listening for the second swallows. You want to hear consistent audible swallows. You know she's transferring. So a swallow again sounds like ah. Okay, so she'll go suck, swallow, if it's flowing fast, or suck, swallow, suck, swallow, kind of goes in and out of a rhythm. Then she's transferring. She's going to pause for 5 seconds, approximately, and then she'll start back up again. When a baby is just doing this, suck, swallow, suck, swallow, she's not transferring, she's swallowing her saliva. Okay? If you can get close up, you can see her chin dropping as she's taking big gulps, and you'll hear the gulp. And that's her pause. Here she goes again. Hear this. If you can hear that swallow. Good. I'm just going to show you with this little towel, since it happens to be here, what I meant by rolling something behind her back so you don't feel like you have to hold her body. Just tuck it in there. Then you can relax. And this is a perfect position for resting. You'll get more sleep too. And it's a safe position. And one of the things, you know, again, pointing out is you don't want her on her back at all. No matter what position she's in. If she's on her back, she's having to reach over to the side to get to you, and she's going to end up pulling back on your nipple.
Okay.
And we don't want that to happen. So her tummy up against your tummy is always the best thing, no matter what position you're in.
Okay.
And that is how it's done.
Such a sweet pose. Or, I don't know, position, yeah.
It's very relaxing, isn't it? This was one of my favorite positions when I was nursing my children.